Hi everyone, welcome back. This is a Health and More 24 segment for those of you who are interested in my weight loss journey. Today I am going to be discussing a little bit of my Clever Fox journal, just my food journal for the week. And it's pretty simple, really. I'm still not weighing myself. It's just a matter of me finding the scale, but I feel like I am doing better even without the scale. Not necessarily better, but I'm doing good. I'm keeping on track and I'm doing good. So I'm just gonna hold this up to you. I hope the lighting in here is okay. It's like 9:15 at night. And I'm doing this really late because it's been one of those days. We're getting ready for a funeral tomorrow. So we've been getting some things that we need from the store, like shoe polish, and I got a new pair of shoes and did some shopping, and we had company today, and it's just one of those things. So yeah, I'm just getting this done pretty late, so I hope you are all right with that, and I hope the lighting is okay. So to start with, I'm just gonna quickly go over it and just hold it up for you, because even if I shone the camera down on it, the lighting in here is terrible, and you might not be able to see it very good, so I'll just try to hold it up to the camera as best I can. But basically, it's from Monday to Sunday, May 27th to June the 2nd. But I only do from Monday to Thursday, or basically Friday morning, because I'm already prepared and what I'm going to have for breakfast that day. As you can see here, I'll do what I can. I can just read off it. And, okay, just to start off with Monday, and I'm on the coffee table, so I'm sorry if it's shaking. It's not the best conditions here in the front room, but I'll do what I can. Okay, for Monday, we had company over the weekend. So I slept in and I just had a really quick breakfast, and I'll stop leaning on the table because it's shaking. I had a cinnamon roll with a raisin cinnamon roll for breakfast with some butter on it. And I would say I probably had a good 1.5 teaspoons of butter, real butter, and a cup of tea. For lunch, I had a banana. And for dinner that night, I had some baked haddock. I made a bunch of haddock. We had a bunch of frozen haddock, and I just breaded it myself and rolled it, just in breadcrumbs. And after that, I take the haddock, I dip it in milk, and then roll it in the breadcrumbs. And then when I lay it in the pan, I just kind of drizzle a little bit of melted butter over it. Not too much, but just a little bit. And I had 2 slices of the haddock, which are very, very thin and very small. If I have a picture of my meal, or at least one of them, I will insert it here. I'm not sure if I had 2 that day or 3. I know over the weekend I had 2 haddock, but we had leftovers, so it might have been 3. But we hardly ever have haddock, and so I wanted to put that in there. And with the haddock, I had roasted red potatoes, little small red potatoes that that had like a garlic flavor or something like that, with broccoli. And like I said, if I have a photo of it, I'm gonna put it in here. And that's what I had for supper, along with a cup of tea. And for Tuesday, I had my regular breakfast, which is 2 soft-boiled eggs, 2 strips of turkey bacon, some slices of watermelon, just like little pieces cut up, I'd say about 8 grapes, half an orange. I share the other half with Fred, and a cup of tea, and my tea is black, no sugar. did not have a lunch that day, because generally when I do have that big breakfast, I skip lunch. So for supper that night, I had a chicken Caesar salad that I make here at home. It's very simple and it's really good. I believe I put that in a video recently. And a cup of tea. On Wednesday, I had the same breakfast, the eggs, the turkey bacon, half an orange, and some grapes, and some watermelon, and a cup of tea. For lunch, I didn't have a lunch, but this is kind of like a snack that I had that I wrote it in lunch. It's 3 pieces of black licorice, and it's sugar-free. It's something that I just recently found at a store. It's sugar-free. It's just made with stevia sweetener, and they're really good. And I had 3 pieces of those. I love black licorice. I mean, really, really love it. That's the size of them. Basically what it shows on the bag, that's the size of them. They're really good. I've always loved black licorice. So that's like a real treat to me, and it tastes really good. I loved it. I wasn't sure because it said sugar-free, but it's really good. And I found 3 was enough. For that night, we had another chicken Caesar salad and a cup of tea. On Thursday, which was this morning, we had company come in and everything. So I just quickly had a bowl of mini wheats. I didn't even have a cup of tea or anything, but I grabbed a bowl of mini wheats, and with that I have 1% milk. And again, I had 3 pieces of the sugar-free black licorice, and I might have another one later. I don't know. And tonight we had, again, the chicken Caesar salad and a cup of tea. And the salad is so big, it's huge. I don't really need too much snacks or anything like that. It's just, this is basically what I've been eating. This is what Fred's been craving, so this is what I make. And tomorrow, since tomorrow's the funeral, I do plan on having our regular breakfast of the eggs and turkey bacon and all that stuff. It's going to be a nice filling breakfast. It's going to last me a really long time. For lunch, that's up in the air. There is going to be like a luncheon after the funeral service, and I want to make sure that I have a nice full breakfast, so I'm not tempted by like goodies and snacks and stuff like that. Even though if there is something that I'd like, I will have it. Simple as that. I'm not denying or restricting or anything, but I am allowing for it. And again, for dinner that night, it depends on when we get home. I might get home at a decent enough time that we can have some more haddock, or, you know, another chicken Caesar salad, whatever Fred likes. And we'll keep having that until he's tired of it. It's really good for him. He loves it, and he's surprised. But yeah, that's basically what we've had so far this week. And like the rest of the week it's still uncharted because I just don't know yet. But I'm going to start planning ahead a little bit and planning menus ahead, and maybe have different things like a roast or something like that. Not too much. We don't want too much red meat, but something like along that lines for the weekend. And up here, it's like my priorities for the week and what I think are important for this week's priorities. And they've pretty much been consistent through my whole weight loss journey. And that is track everything, which is very important. Drink more H2O, which is extremely important to get your water in. And I've been doing great with that. More sleep. Now, this is where I struggle. I've been having a lot of sleepless nights lately. It's just like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's just, I wake up like, I'm just laying there, and by that time, maybe by 5 o'clock, I'm starting to get sleepy enough to actually fall asleep. So I don't know where this insomnia is coming from. But it's been happening lately, so I'll have to, you know, look more closely at my habits during the days and see what that is. I think a lot of it has to do with me being on the TV or in front of a screen too much, like just before I go to bed. So not even sure. Okay. My other priority, of course, is to move more. And I have been doing that. I recently bought this watch. It's just a cheap watch off of Amazon. It was like $40 some, but it tracks everything. I'm sorry, it's like upside down right now. But it tracks everything. I can just take it off here for a second. Yeah, I got my husband's picture, and it has like the activity and phone, Alexa, workout records, my heart rate, which I thought was very important because I do have high blood pressure, and stress and sleep and body energy and a clock and weather and cycle trading and music and camera control and find phone, and you know, there's so many different settings on this. It's just, and it's a decent, you know, little rig. I always used to have one to track my heart rate and my steps, and now I can at least finally track my steps and my heart rate, my pulse, whatever. So today, I did not have this on all day because I was charging it, but it says 3,973 slips so far, but it's late at night, and so I need to still work on that, obviously. I'll just set there for now, but it's really good. I'm happy to have something so I know exactly, you know, a good rough idea how many steps I'm doing in a day. Okay, and next is my healthy habits. I have a list here of healthy habits, and I circled it in if, you know, I feel it's completed for that day. So I started off with a water goal, and I've done well. I've done really well and completed that. The walk and the exercise so far, yes. And my goal is not 10,000. My goal is just to move more, and I have been, every day has been pretty consistent, very close to 5,000 steps, sometimes more. So I'm doing so much better, and I give myself credit for that. Soon what I'm going to be doing, I haven't had this very long, but soon what I'm going to be doing is marking down daily how much exercise I've been doing every single day, and then just kind of giving it an estimate for the week, and just divide it by like 7 days and see where that takes me. Because some days are good and some days not so good. And self-love, and I feel like I do something for myself every day for self-love. I got a lot of nice moisturizers and everything for Mother's Day and stuff, and I do that, and just any little thing like that, you know, just to take care of my health, my well-being, mental health is very important. So I always try to do something for me that makes me happy, and, you know, I'm not going to say well adjusted, but it helps. It does help, especially with the stress and everything like that. We've had a lot of stress lately, so I try to do something that makes me happy. Just play a game, you know, anything like that. Do my nails, which I haven't done yet, but I will be doing. Simple things like that. And vitamins, that's the next one. Vitamins, I did not take them all today. Today was just like all over the place. But I did take some. I just did not take all. So I did not mark it for today. And those are the things I have for healthy habits for this week. Now, and down here at the bottom here, And this is just like grocery list, basically the same things that we get every week. It's like chicken breast, some greens, salad dressing, eggs, grapes, oranges, watermelon, bananas. We do eat a lot of watermelon because it's only good for a certain amount of time through the summer. And while it's nice and juicy and available, that's when we buy it. We buy a lot of it. It's a shame it's so expensive, but that's where it is. And even though I'm spending more money on the healthy foods, we are not eating out. So that really helps. We did eat out last weekend, but our daughter Jessica paid for that. So it was like a belated, Mother's Day gift because she wasn't here for that. And Fred getting out of the hospital is all celebratory. So, and a thank you for us looking after things while they went on a cruise. So yeah, basically this is it. If you want to pause it and just, look at it. I'm sorry if there's a shadow there, but this is what I've marked for this week. And it's just very simple. So yeah, I'm starting to do things a little better, starting to keep track in certain ways, my exercise, my steps, and I found a nice little snack too. So thank you so much for being with me here today and seeing what I am doing for my own health journey. Please check out the other ladies that are listed below who are in this collab for Health and More 24. They all have their own channels and they're all doing exceptional, absolutely exceptional. We all have our struggles and we all have our successes, and we're here to celebrate each other's success, give confidence, encouragement, and sometimes a little nudge when we need some help. So thank you so much for joining me here today. And until next week, when I have another video for you, I will say goodbye and have a great day. Bye for now.